The day's action underway with the RacingTV.com Novices Hurdle. They go the near 2-mile trip here. 14 runners with 9 flights of hurdles to take on the way round, and it's Starmount who is the hot favourite on the off, who's galloping off into a couple of lengths early lead. Ada Boy in the maroon with pink sleeves is following in second place, and a further little gap to Loulou Madrik, who heads the main group as they come up and over the first. Over number 1 they pop, and they all measure it okay. On the landing side, Colonel Jack back down the order needed a bit of encouragement. They meet the second, and once again, whole field up and over. The leader, Starmount. The advantage 2.5 lengths here from Ada Boy running second. Another 4 lengths away to Loulou Madrik, who's in company with Mr. Mojo Rising as they go over the hurdle, which will be the last next time. In behind the front 4, we find Caballo de Guerra, white and black combination, is racing in company with your man there. On the inside of that pair, the pink jacket is Liberty Coach, currently settled in midfield. Madame Le Papillon is next in the red and white and is a further length and a half in advance of Kili Khan and the final Brig, who are racing together. Melrose Jack is hidden towards the inside, back down the order in orange colours, is in company with 2 brothers and also Colonel Jack, who's sandwiched between that duo, and the back marker as they go away to the back straight is Gaelic Glow. Levelling off down the far side of the course, 3 flights of hurdles for them down in the back straight. The leader, Starmount, the Irish point-to-point winner for the Pauling team, has the advantage of more than 2 lengths still from Ada Boy, who races in second and in fact closes on the approach here. They pop over at the head of proceeding still, and once again the whole field measure it quite neatly. It's been pretty solid, the jumping on the whole so far. So Starmount, rules debutant with the advantage here from Ada Boy running second, the Navan bumper winner. Caballo de Guerra in behind those for third place and being followed by Loulou Madrik in the Battenberg yellow and pink. Around the outside, Mr. Mojo Rising is just improving a fraction. Liberty Coach is on the inner line. The pink jacket with the navy blue collar and cuffs is in company with Madame Le Papillon, red and white, who's starting to make up some ground. Loulou Madrik wasn't as good that time and is now starting to drop down the order. Your man there's creeping a little bit for Nathan Moscrop, passing a few rivals. He's being followed by the final Brig and 2 brothers. Still on the inside is Kili Khan. Right at the back of the order still is Gaelic Glow. He's not really been put into it yet, but he's ticking off a couple. Struggling, Melrose Jack can't keep up, and also dropping away Colonel Jack, who's raced off the bridle almost from the get-go. They're working out of the back straight then. They're about to turn for home in the opener, the RacingTV.com Novices Hurdle. It's a pretty well thinned out field, and Starmount is still in front, moving along okay. Ada Boy is now coming under a bit of pressure in second place to try and close that gap down. Mr. Mojo Rising is in behind those for third. Races in company with Caballo de Guerra. A gap then of 5 back to the red and white of Madame Le Papillon, who's trying to finish off a little. Your man there and 2 brothers are the next pair. Back end of the order pulling up is Colonel Jack. As they reach the third from home, Starmount is now asked for a bit extra. Trying to kick on and try and put the race to bed. Ada Boy is still in behind in company with Mr. Mojo Rising at the second last. Starmount was very fluent, has been neat and low all the way. Is 3 lengths to the good now from Mr. Mojo Rising and Ada Boy. Then comes Caballo de Guerra and Madame Le Papillon, but working towards the final flight of hurdles, it's Starmount at the last, and again another super leap. It's clear by 7 or 8 lengths now from Mr. Mojo Rising. Madame Le Papillon is running on nicely in behind, but Starmount inside the final 100 yards is still 6 to the good and will lead every step of the way. Starmount, a very nice start. To beat Madame Le Papillon in second, 2 brothers.